Hello, today we are enjoying every moment of every day to the fullest. We're going to be doing some salvaging. It's going to be top notch. We're going to see what we get when we sort through the salvage. Then, once we sort through the salvage, we're going to high elk what we get. We're going to stack that GP, okay, because we like money. And we're going to enjoy the process. We're going to enjoy the journey, because remember, it's not just about the destination, okay? It's about enjoying every moment of every second of the journey, okay? So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be top notch, okay? We're going to see what we get. We got 3 pieces of salvage so far. It's not just any salvage. It's Marshall salvage from Mercenary Shipwrecks. Exciting. So that's what we're going to do. Once we fill up our inventory, once we fill it up, we are going to head back and bank it. Okay? It's going to be a top-notch experience while gaining experience. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And I must say, that's pretty awesome. We're winning while we're winning. Pretty cool. Let's do this. Alrighty. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of salvage. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're sailing in old school RuneScape. Enjoying it. Enjoying it. We're enjoying the graphics. We're enjoying the music. We're enjoying sailing. We're enjoying getting sailing XP. And you know what? Let's give this another count, okay? Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces of salvage. We're going to change the camera angle. We changed it. We're going to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Then we're going to have a little countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. May the sorting of salvage begin at the salvaging station. There we go. Here we go. Alright, so we got an adamant longsword. We got a stack. We got green d'hide body. We got a stack. We got another stack. We got adamant longsword. We got amulet of power. We got a mithril longsword. We got amulet of power. We got stacking more. And of course, we got our 736 nature runes. Let's take a moment to appreciate the nature runes beyond the max. Beyond the max. Let's also appreciate the staff of fire beyond the max. Beyond the max. And, of course, let's also appreciate the magic skill. Because with the magic skill, of course, we are able to cast the high alchemy spell. And I must say, that's top notch. Because this, of course, is a top-notch game called Old School RuneScape. So we got all these green boxes here. That means the spot here is spawned. There's also a gray box. Therefore, we are waiting for this one to respawn. What we can do is we can back up a little bit here. Okay, and we're going to head over to the other overlapping green boxes here. What we want to do is we want to actually end up right in the middle there, because then we could salvage both of the spots, and that is top notch. All right, so before we begin salvaging with our adamant salvaging hook again, what we're going to do is we're going to high alch the items in my inventory that are highlighted in green. So let's do that. We're going to press on the magic book here. And, since they are highlighted in green, that means we are going to get more value, more GP, high alching them than we would if we were to sell them on the GE. So what we're going to do is we're going to press on the high level alchemy spell, and we're going to cast it. All right? So let's do a little countdown. We're going to appreciate it beyond the max. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, clicked it, cast it. Clicked it, cast it. Click it, cast it. Click it, cast it. There we go. We got it. We're enjoying it. Right now we're up to 45k GP. Okay, we're stacking that GP. Okay. We're enjoying having the money in our inventory, okay? And we're enjoying the aspects of old school RuneScape. We have a good spot over here near the mercenary shipwrecks. And since we just high alched the items that were highlighted in green, what we're going to do now is we're going to zoom in a little bit, zoom out a little bit, zoom in a little bit, zoom out a little bit, zoom in a little bit. Going to move the camera, zoom in a little bit more, and we're going to click on Deploy Adamant Salvaging Hook. Let's fix the camera angle a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a nice countdown. Let's enjoy it, because we enjoy every moment of every day to the fullest. Alrighty, so here we go. Countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Clicking it. There we go. The adamant salvaging hook has been deployed, and we are now salvaging. We will see what we get. Right now, our camphor cargo hold is 85 out of 160 spots. Man, this is great. Look, teamwork on the boat. We got Adventure Ada at the helm. We have me at the adamant salvaging hook, and we got Jobless Jim at the other adamant salvaging hook. Isn't that great? I think that's great. Do you think that's great? Because I think that's great. Alrighty, so now, since this spot has been plundered, what we're going to do is, you know what? let's back up a little bit. We're going to click the sailing options here. Click on Set Sails and click this until we reverse into the spot with the two overlapping green squares so we can take full advantage and salvage these mercenary shipwrecks and collect our martial salvage. All right, here we go, lining it up, lining it up, lining it up, and we're good. All right. I don't know if that's exactly the best position, but you know, maybe we can fix it a little bit. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh, reverse a little bit, 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 and now I think we should be good. All right, so what we are going to do is press on deploy adamant salvaging hook so we can gather our martial salvage from these mercenary shipwrecks. In 3, 2, 1, click the adamant salvaging hook now. There we go. Here we go. All right. So we're here salvaging. We have 4 pieces so far, 5 pieces, 6 pieces, 7 pieces. We're enjoying it. We are very happy to be gaining this martial salvage. We have 45k GP in our inventory at the moment. This is a top-notch experience. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of martial salvage in our inventory. So what we're going to do now is we're going to zoom in a little bit, zoom in a little bit, zoom in a little bit, zoom out a little bit, zoom in a little bit, zoom in a little bit, change the camera angle, and then we're going to move our mouse over to the sort salvaging station. Change your camera a little bit. Then we're going to click on the salvaging station. We're going to have a little countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's see what we get. All right. We got the Mithril Longsword. Got Mahogany Logs. We got Amulet of Power. Got some stacks. We got the Mithril Longsword. We got another Mithril Longsword. We got an Amulet of Power. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, since we have these Mithril Longswords highlighted in green, we're going to give some appreciation beyond the max to the magic skill. Okay? We enjoy gaining magic XP. And what spell are we going to cast thanks to the magic skill? Well, that spell is going to be high level alchemy. So let's click on the little magic book. Let's click on the spell. Let's have a little countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Spellcast high level alchemy. Spellcast high level alchemy. Spellcast high level alchemy. I must say, that's pretty cool. One might say, top notch. All right, so now that we have these items that we wanted to high alch turned into GP, stacking that money in our inventory, we're going to take a moment to appreciate, again, the high alchemy skill beyond the max, because right now we have 47k sitting in our inventory. I must say, so far, this has been a very good salvaging run. You know what? Let's have some appreciation. Let's have a moment of appreciation for the sailing skill. And because we have the sailing skill, we can salvage and gain sailing XP. How cool is that? How cool is that? Some would say that it is top notch, I must say. Alrighty, let's change the camera angle a little bit. Let's change it again. Let's change it again. Let's change it again. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom in. Let's change it again. And what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the adamant salvaging hook. You know what? Let's have a little countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Deploy adamant salvaging hook. There we go. Here we go. All right, we're salvaging. Let's see what we get. We're enjoying the music. We're enjoying the graphics. We have appreciation beyond the max for the game called Old School RuneScape. We are looking at the ocean within the game. We have 99 out of 160 spots in our camphor cargo hold. And we are thankful that we upgraded from the standard cargo hold to the camphor cargo hold because we got more spots so we can keep salvage in there. And let's thank our crew. Thank you, Jobless Jim, for being on the adamant salvaging hook. Thank you, Adventurer Ada, for being on the helm. And thank you, me, for playing Old School RuneScape and streaming my experience live on YouTube. All right, wow, that was great. Top notch. All right, so what we're going to do now is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of salvage in our inventory. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to move the camera. We moved it. We moved it. And what we're going to do is we're going to click sort salvage, okay? And we're clicking sort salvage on a very specific spot in the boat. Can anybody guess what this spot is called? I'll give you 3 seconds to guess. 3, 2, 1. All right, the answer is coming right up, and right up is right now. So what I'm going to click on is called the salvaging station in a game called Old School RuneScape. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another countdown. This is going to be a top-notch, hyped-up, energetic countdown, and it's going to go something like this. 3, 2, 1. Click sort salvage on the salvaging station now. Okay, we clicked. Oh yeah, we clicked it. We're enjoying it. And we got a stack. We got another stack. We got the green d'hide body. Cool, cool, cool. And we got a few more stacks. Okay, so we're happy that we got the green d'hide body. It's highlighted in green. That means that we're going to get better value when we high alch it compared to if we were to sell it on the Grand Exchange. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to click the magic book. We're going to click on high level alchemy. Okay, okay. Then we're going to cast high level alchemy on the green d'hide body. So you know what? Let's give this a little countdown so we can make sure we enjoy and appreciate every moment of every second to the fullest. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cast high level alchemy on green d'hide body now. All right, we cast it. We're enjoying it. At this very moment in time, we are up to 52K in GP. And we appreciate it beyond the max because we enjoy stacking that GP. We enjoy stacking money. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to appreciate that everything respawned here. We got 2 green squares. And we got 103 spots filled out of 160 in our camphor cargo hold. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, change the camera angle a little bit. And then, wait, does that just, is there somebody else here salvaging? Oh, it's because Jobless Jim is salvaging, so he plunders the spot, you know. All right, so okay, so we're in the spot again, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little countdown. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna open the camphor cargo hold. So here we go. We clicked it. We got it. And we're going to take a look and just appreciate what we have here. We have 29 mahogany repair kits. So, you know, if our boat gets some damage, we could repair it. Then we have a 77 Marshall salvage. And you know what? You know what? I must say that's pretty top notch. So the next thing we have is we have adamant cannonballs. We have 11 of those. And we have 1 rune cannonball. You know what? This is a pretty good collection. I'm appreciating it beyond the max. I'm enjoying it beyond the max. And what we're going to do now is we're going to click the Marshall salvage. There we go. And we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, change the camera angle a little bit. Then we're going to click on the inventory. Change the camera angle a little bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hover over the salvaging station and we're going to have a little countdown. Ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 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 All right. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. And we click the salvaging station and we are salvaging. All right, right off the bat, we got the green d'hide body. We got the mithril longsword. We got an adamant longsword, and we got another adamant longsword. What I'm trying to figure out here is sometimes the green highlight on the weapon that tells me that it would be a better value to high alch instead of sell on the GE, that highlighted color goes away. And I'm wondering because, is it doing that because there are fluctuations in prices? That's the only thing that I can think of, unless it's like some sort of glitch or something. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to high alch these 2 items and we're going to appreciate it to the max. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a countdown. And this is not just any countdown. This is a top-notch, fully appreciated beyond the max countdown. So here it goes. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. All right. We're going to click the magic book. We're going to click cast high level alchemy. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Cast it. Then we're going to click it again. 3, 2, 1. Cast it. Perfecto. Alrighty. So at this very moment in time, that we fully appreciate beyond the max, we have 58 3,000 GP in our inventory, and I must say, that's pretty top notch. So what we're going to do next is we're going to change the camera angle and we're going to enjoy it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to change the camera angle again and we're going to enjoy it and change it again and enjoy it. Then we're going to right click and we're going to deposit all camphor. Oh, we're going to deposit all of our stuff that not all, what can be deposited from the inventory into the camphor cargo hold. So 3, 2, 1, deposit all. There we go. So it deposited what it could. We appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, I must say. That is pretty awesome, I must say. So here we go. What we're going to do now is, since we deposited that, we have 112 spots full out of 160 spots available in the camphor cargo hold. Again, we're using 112 spots out of the 160 spots in the camphor cargo hold. So here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, so we right click. Oh, we're doing something. Oh no, yeah. We can just click it. Boom, pow. Then we see here and we appreciate fully beyond the max that we have 81 Marshall salvage. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this and it's going to withdraw all. It's going to take what it can and fit it into the spots in our inventory. Okay, let's have a countdown of energy and appreciation starting now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, we got the Marshall salvage in our inventory. We're enjoying it, we're enjoying it, we're enjoying it, and we're enjoying it even more beyond the max. Here we go. Alright, so now since we got the Marshall salvage in our inventory, what we're going to do now is we're going to sort the salvage using our salvaging station. Okay. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clicked it. Got it. Here we go. Alright, so far we got a mithril longsword. We got a stack. We got another mithril longsword. Alright, and we got another stack. So right at this very moment, and you have to remember, and you have to appreciate that we have to appreciate the amazing game Old School RuneScape Beyond the Max. Because thanks to Old School RuneScape, we get to experience the wonderful top-notch sailing skill, and we get to experience salvaging. That is a part of the sailing skill. And we get to experience gaining magic XP through high alching, which is a spell you can cast thanks to the magic skill. Isn't this amazing? I think it's amazing. You know what? Some may say it's even top-notch. Alright, so what we're going to do now is something pretty awesome. Pretty awesome if you ask me. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the magic book, and then we're going to press cast high level alchemy, and we're going to click on the mithril longsword. We cast it. We're going to click on high level alchemy, and then we're going to click on the mithril longsword. So we cast the high level alchemy skill twice, and at this very moment we have 59k GP in our inventory, and I must say, we're enjoying it. We're appreciating it, and we're not only appreciating it, we're appreciating it beyond the max. Alright, so what we're going to do now is something pretty awesome, if you ask me. We're going to change the camera angle. Change it! We're going to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, change the camera angle, and then we're going to open our camphor cargo hold. and we're going to click on the Martial Salvage. Clicked it. And so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of Martial Salvage in our inventory. And you know what? We appreciate every single piece of Martial Salvage in our inventory beyond the max. And so what we're gonna do now, since we have this Martial Salvage in our inventory, is we're gonna change the camera angle. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, change the camera angle again. Change the camera angle again. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna hover our mouse over the salvaging station. We're gonna get ready with a top-notch, energetic countdown. So here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, sort salvage. All right, here we go. So we're sorting the salvage. We're enjoying it. We're appreciating it. Okay, we got the adamant longsword. We got another stack on. Okay. So we didn't get anything highlighted in green. So we didn't really get anything that could get us more value than we could if we were to, so with high alking, it can get you more value if it's highlighted in green than if you were to sell it on the GE. And in this instance, we did not get those items highlighted in green, which is okay because, we appreciate the process, we appreciate the mechanics in the game, we appreciate the game as a whole, and what we're going to do now is we're going to continue salvaging with our adamant salvaging hook because this is a top-notch old-school RuneScape experience, and we appreciate it beyond the max. So this is what we're going to do. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. All right, we're going to hover our mouse over the adamant salvaging hook, and we are going to deploy it. Let's have a countdown for maximum energy and maximum appreciation beyond the max. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Deploy the adamant salvaging hook. Alrighty, we deployed it. We're looking at the process. We're appreciating it beyond the max. We're looking at our camphor cargo hold. We are at 115 spots out of 160. And we know that we have some salvage in there. Not just any salvage. It's Martial salvage from mercenary shipwrecks. And what we're going to do with that salvage is we're going to sort it on the salvaging table. And then, once we sort it, we are going to high alch the items that are highlighted in green. Okay? You got it? Because I got it. You got it? Because I got it. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change the camera angle. We're going to hover our mouse over the salvaging station. And we're going to do a countdown for maximum appreciation beyond the max. So here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Sort salvage. All right, so we're sorting the salvage. We're enjoying it. We're appreciating it. Okay, cool. So we got a mithril longsword. We can high alch that. And this is what we're going to do. Right here in this little section, as you see, it says magic. So we're going to click this little magic book. And we're going to go over to the high level alchemy spell. And this spell is possible thanks to the magic skill. So within the magic skill, there is this spell that we can cast called High Level Alchemy. And High Level Alchemy can turn items into GP. Money! Isn't that awesome? We love money. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little countdown for maximum beyond the max appreciation. And we're going to start the countdown now. 3, 2, 1, cast High Level Alchemy. Why didn't that work? Did that work? Was there 2 swords? Let's try it again. Click the magic book, cast High Level Alchemy, click the mithril longsword. Okay, that worked. Cool. So now in our inventory, we have 60K GP. We're stacking that money. We're enjoying it. We're appreciating it. And not only are we appreciating it, we're appreciating it beyond the max. So here's what we're going to do. Now, since we're stacking this change, okay, stacking this GP, stacking this money, what we're going to do is we're going to change the camera angle. We're going to take a look here at the adamant salvaging hook. We're going to realize, okay, it respawned. So we got Jobless Jim here on the adamant salvaging hook on this side. We got me on the adamant salvaging hook on this side, soon enough once I click it. And we have Adventurer Ada on the helm in the back over here. So we got the Camphor cargo hold, which has 121 spots used up out of 160. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hover our mouse over this adamant salvaging hook and we're going to click it. But before we do that, we're going to have a countdown of maximum energy and appreciation beyond the max. So this is what we're going to do. 3, 2, 1. Click it. Adamant salvaging hook deployed. Nice. I must say, that was top notch. Okay, so we got 2 Marshall salvage. So we're happy about that. And what we're going to do, since we got this Marshall salvage, is we're going to change the camera angle. We're going to zoom in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on this spot here that says Sort Salvage, Salvaging Station. So to do that, we want to really enjoy this to the max, beyond the max, and we want to appreciate it beyond the max. So we need to have an energetic countdown before we get this started. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Sort Salvage. There we go. All right, so here we go. We're sorting it. We got a stack. We got the adamant dart tip. And then the other one went someplace else. But we didn't get any green items that would give us more value if we were to high alch it compared to the GE. So we're not going to be doing high alching on this specific round of high alching what we got after sorting the salvage. But here's what we can do. We can appreciate that we have 126 spots full here out of 160. And what we can do 2 things, but we're going to choose one for now. There is the Camphor cargo hold with the salvage in it. Then there is the adamant salvaging hook. You can choose one or the other and do one and then get some salvage and then sort that. Or you can click on the Camphor cargo hold, get the salvage, and sort it that way. If we had no salvage in the Camphor cargo hold, then we would go to the adamant salvaging hook. If this was not spawned, we could change locations, or we could go into the cargo hold and get the salvage that way. So if we have salvage in the cargo hold, we can sort that way. If we have no salvage, we can go to the adamant salvaging hook and get salvage that way to sort. Or if it's not available, like right now, then we go into the Camphor cargo hold. If this was lit up green, we could choose one or the other, right? If we had the green square, we could choose the adamant cargo hold or the adamant salvaging hook. But what we're going to do at this very moment, because we appreciate every moment of every day to the fullest, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Camphor cargo hold, and we're going to hover our mouse pointer over the Marshall salvage, okay? So we clicked it, and now we have two pieces of Marshall salvage sitting on our inventory. It's sitting there, and the Marshall salvage appreciates us and we appreciate it. But we do not just appreciate it, we appreciate it beyond the max. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click out of this window. We're going to change your camera angle a little bit. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Then what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hover our mouse pointer over the salvaging station. And when you do that, it says sort salvage, salvaging station. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this and we're going to enjoy it because it's going to be a top-notch old school RuneScape experience beyond the max. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little countdown. Ready? Because are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sort salvage. All right, so we're sorting it. We're enjoying it so far. We got an adamant two-handed sword. And, well, that's essentially, we got something else. But, you know, we're looking at the highlighted green. Because what we want to do is we want to cast the high-level alchemy spell so we can turn this adamant two-handed sword into GP. Because we love money. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to click the little magic book. We're going to click on Cast High Level Alchemy. And then we're going to click on the Adamant Two-Handed Sword. Okay, let's have a countdown. 3, 2, 1, click. Alright, so we casted High Level Alchemy. In our inventory, we're up to 64,000 GP. And I must say, that is awesome. And some would say it is even top notch. Okay? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see what we can put into the camphor cargo hold. How are we going to do that, you ask? Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hover our mouse over the camphor cargo hold and we're going to right click. First, you kind of have to click off the sorting table. I figured that out the other day because I was wondering why the little menu wasn't popping up. But anyway, right-click, and then you deposit all. Okay? And it's not going to deposit all like it says. It's going to deposit what it can. All right, so now we click on the cargo hold. Not just any cargo hold. It's a camphor cargo hold. And I want to remind you that we just upgraded this cargo hold not too long ago because we had the standard cargo hold and we updated to the camphor cargo hold and now we have 160 spots in our cargo hold. Okay, and you know what, that's pretty cool. Some would even say it's top notch. So okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're going to do. As you see here, we have 29 mahogany repair kits, and we need those because you never know what you're going to run into in the deep sea in old school RuneScape. You just never know. You never know. So you got to be prepared. Then we got 22 adamant cannonballs. 22! 22! We also have 8 rune cannonballs. We have 8 of them. Okay? We have 8 rune cannonballs. Then, as you see over here, we have something really cool. We have 97 Marshall salvage. And this Marshall salvage you can get when you salvage mercenary shipwrecks. Okay? Okay. You got it? Because I got it. You got it? Because I got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Marshall salvage. We got 100 of them now. So we're going to do that. It fills up 3 spots in our inventory. Look. 1, 2, 3. We're going to exit out this window. We're going to change our camera angle. We're going to hover our mouse over the salvaging station. And we're going to have a little countdown for appreciation and energy. But not just any appreciation and not just any energy. Appreciation beyond the max and energy beyond the max. So here goes the countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, click. we go. Here we go. All right, all right, all right. So we got, wow, 3 adamant cannonballs, it looks like, and some other stacks. All right, well, we didn't really get anything of much value because some items are highlighted, you know, within green or other colors depending on how much the value is. When it is highlighted because of a plugin that I have, it basically tells you that when you high elk that item, you're getting a better value high elking it than you would on the GE. And you know what? That's pretty cool. Some would even say that it's top notch. So here's what we're going to do. Here is what we're going to do. We have 130 spots out of 160 spots full in our camphor cargo hold. So we're going to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, change the camera angle, zoom out. Wow, appreciate the look at that. This is top-notch graphics right here. Look at that fire. Dude, wow. Let's take a look at under the water. Look at that. I'm going to zoom out a little. Look at that. That's trippy, man. That is look at that. Look at that. Wow. All right, so we're going to zoom back in. We're going to zoom back in. Going to go over to the camphor cargo hold. We're going to click on it. And as you see here, we have 100 Marshall salvage. 100! So what we're going to do is we're going to click it. Clicked it. We're going to exit out of this window here. Then we're going to do something pretty cool. Some would even say top notch. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the salvaging station and we're going to click it. But before we click it, we're going to have a countdown. So are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Sorting salvage. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. We didn't get any valuable items, you know, and when I say that, you know, these items are valuable, but the ones highlighted that I usually get, that means that those items, the highlighted ones, you get more value when you high elk them than if you were to sell them on the GE, and we didn't get any of those this time around. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out, change the camera angle, go over to the camphor cargo hold, click it, okay, and as you see here, we got 100 Marshall salvage. 100! So let's click it. Click. And we got 1 Marshall salvage right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the salvaging station. We're going to click it, but before we do that, we're going to do a countdown. So let's get the energy and let's begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Clicked it. Okay, so that was another stack. Okay. Our inventory is pretty full right now. And we appreciate all of the great items that we got. And we don't only appreciate it. We appreciate it to the max. What is this? Did you see that? See, so I don't know if the value of these items changes, and that's why the color goes away and then comes back. But since that came back, we're going to high elk that now. So we're going to click on the magic book, click on high elk. Before we click on high elk, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. And we click on high elk, then we're going to click on the sword, click on high elk, click on the adamant longsword, click on high elk, click on the adamant longsword. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. This is pretty cool here. And you know what? Some would even say it's top notch. We have 70,000 GP sitting in our inventory. 70,000 GP. Money! All right. So we appreciate that. So what we are going to do is we're going to deposit as many items as we can into our camphor cargo hold. We're going to click on our camphor cargo hold. Click on the mahogany repair kits. That should be good. And what we're going to do is we're going to head back to bank our items. Okay? And once we get to the island to bank our items, we will have more space in our inventory, so we can put the Marshall salvage in our inventory. Then we'll be able to sort it, and we'll be able to high alch what we sort. So let's be on our way, and let's sail to the island so we can bank these items, put the Marshall salvage in our inventory, sort it, and then high alch it. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so our destination, if we look on a map, is going to be right here, Deepfin Point. Alright, so we're on our way. We're gonna do our best not to damage our ship. We gotta head north. Look at that thing. We gotta head north. Man, this is kind of scary. Kind of scary. Gotta head north. And we gotta keep in mind that we don't want to damage our ship. We do not want to damage our ship. What we can do is we can appreciate the ocean. We can appreciate that further sparkling ocean. At some point, we need to get an adamant keel so we can sail it. Because right now, it damages me. It doesn't damage the boat. It damages me, the character. This guy here with the wood cutting cape. So what we're gonna do is enjoy every moment of every second to the fullest, sailing in old school RuneScape, because you know what? This is an awesome experience. It's a top-notch experience, and I appreciate it, not only to the max, but beyond the max. Alright, so let's take a look here on the map. It looks like we're heading in the right direction. I'm trying to avoid as many monsters that I see, you know, because I don't want to damage the boat at all. Because when we damage the boat, we got to repair it, and that costs money. And if we were to have a lot of damage on the boat, we sink the boat. Like if we damage it completely, the boat sinks. And then we have to get the boat back, which costs money, you know, to repair the boat. I mean, not, you know, to get the boat back. Because you can repair it with repair kits, or you can go and ask somebody on the dock to get your boat back for you, and that costs money. And so we want to be careful so we can avoid damage on our boat and avoid spending more GP money than we need to, right? So we're enjoying the scenery. We're zooming out, we're zooming in, we're zooming out, zooming in, moving the camera around, moving the camera around, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out, zooming in. And we're going to pass right through these rocks here. Click, 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 right through the rocks, right through the rocks. We got the yellow X, we got the yellow arrow. Look at this. It's cool. Tells you where you're going to go before you actually, you know, click and decide. Click, and then it turns yellow once you click. We got to be careful for these monsters here. We do not, I repeat, we do not want to damage our boat. We got this little symbol here. Don't know exactly what that's for, but it's here. Man, yo, this game is top notch. Sailing is awesome. Alright, so we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it not only to the max, but beyond the max. And let's see where we are. Oh, so we actually went past where we need to go. So let's turn around. It's right there. Sometimes I go too far, you know, past the island. But I did not go way too past it this time around, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so we're almost at the dock. We're almost at the dock. It's highlighted in yellow, so you know that's where you click to get off the boat and onto the dock. So we're clicking it, we're disembarking. Okay, so we are now on the dock. Here's Adventure Ada. She can actually bank the cargo. Move all available items from your cargo hold to your bank. You know what? This time around we'll do it because I wanna go to the deposit box. And oh, whoops! I deposited nature runes by accident. Look at that. We got 70k GP. 70k GP from that salvaging run. All right, let's go to the bank chest to get our nature runes back. All right, clicking on the search bar, nature runes, perfecto. Let's move this to the bottom right corner. Okay. Then we're going to go back on our boat. And does anybody remember what our plan was? I'll give you 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll tell you. The plan was to take the Marshall salvage that we have in our camphor cargo hold, and we're going to bring it to the salvaging station on our boat, because you can have one. There's one here on the dock, okay, and then there's one on my boat. You can build a salvaging station on your boat, which I did. And we're going to sort through the salvage. Then, once we sort through the salvage, we're going to high alch the items that we got that are highlighted, right? We're going to high alch the highlighted items, because the highlighted items that you can high alch, you get a better value when you high alch those highlighted items compared to if you were to sell them on the GE. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on the plank here. We're going to board the third bane. We're at Deep Fin Point. Alright, so before we click, let's have a countdown for energy and appreciation. But not just energy and not just appreciation. It's energy beyond the max and appreciation beyond the max. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're boarding the third bane. Alrighty, here we go. So we're going to click on the camphor cargo hold. We're going to take notice that we have 24 mahogany repair kits, and those are good because if we take damage, you know, on our journeys on the deep sea and old school RuneScape, we can actually use those to repair our boat, because we do not want our boat to sink, because that costs money. All right, to, you know, get your boat back and all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to also appreciate that we have the adamant cannonball. We don't just have one, we have 25. And we have rune cannonball. We do not just have one, we have 8. And of course we have salvage, and it's not just any salvage, it's Marshall salvage. And you know what? Do you see this number over here? We have 103 Marshall salvage. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. And some people would even say it's top notch. So here we go. We're clicking on the Marshall salvage. We're getting out of this little window here. We're clicking on our inventory. And you know what? See how that's highlighted yellow? And it's kind of saying, high alchemy, high alchemy. Well, guess what? We do not want to high alch these yet. I did that by accident one time. And I was like, oh man, I high alched it. And I'm like, what if that was something good? Because what you want to do is you want to sort it before you high alch it. So you want to sort your salvage, and then what you get, you want to high alch the highlighted items, and how they become highlighted is with the plugin. So the plugin tells you when the item is highlighted, it says when you high alch this highlighted item, you're going to get better value high alching this item than you would if you were to sell it on the GE. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to zoom in. We're going to click on Sword Salvage. Then what we're going to do is we're going to see what we get. So right now we got adamant arrow tips. We got mithril dart tips. We got mithril longsword. We got adamant two-handed sword. What else do we got? We got mithril longsword. We got mithril longsword. We got amulet of power. We got 3 adamant cannonballs. We have mithril longsword. We have adamant dart tip. We have green d'hide body. We have adamant longsword. We have mithril longsword. We have mithril longsword. We have mithril longsword. We have adamant nails. We have adamant bolts. We have more adamant bolts. We have adamant longsword. We have adamant arrow. We have mithril longsword. And we have some other stacks up here, probably more of these adamant arrow tips and mithril dart tips. Plus we got some camphor logs, which is pretty cool, you know, because my favorite skill is wood cutting. So whenever I see logs in my inventory, it brings back all the good memories I have wood cutting, because wood cutting is a top-notch skill. It's my favorite skill. And I did recently get 99 wood cutting, as you see here. So that's pretty awesome. Some would say top-notch. If you zoom in, you can see my wood cutting cape here. See that? Look at that. Not only the cape, but we got the hood too. Cape and hood, cape and hood. Alright, we got these items in our inventory. The items are highlighted green, or light green, dark green. So they're highlighted, you know, so that means that if we high alch them, we'll get better value than if we would if we were to sell them on the GE. So here we go. We're clicking on the book. We're clicking on high level alchemy. Then we're clicking on the mithril longsword, clicking high alchemy, clicking on the adamant two-handed sword, clicking high alchemy, clicking on the mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on d'hide body, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on adamant longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on mithril longsword, clicking on high alchemy, clicking on adamant longsword, clicking on high alchemy, and clicking on mithril longsword. Man, that was top notch. Now, tell me what you see on the screen, because I see it. Do you see it? Right here, we're stacking GP. Money. Right now, we have 18K GP from taking some of the Marshall salvage from our camphor cargo hold, putting it into our inventory, sorting it, high alching it, and boom pow, we got some GP. Wow. That's pretty top notch, I must say. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to change the camera angle. Change it again, change it again, change it again, change it again, zoom in a little bit, zoom out, change it again. Then we're going to click on the camphor cargo hold. Click it. Okay, good. Then we're going to withdraw some of our Marshall salvage. Withdrawing. Then what we're going to do is we're going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Marshall salvage in our inventory at the moment. You know what? Let's see what we can deposit here. Deposit. Oh, okay, so that's going to deposit that. And then let's open it up and put it back in there. We just wanted to deposit what wasn't Marshall salvage. But anyway. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 Marshall salvage. Okay, cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to appreciate the music. Pretty cool. Some would say top notch. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to hover our mouse pointer over the salvaging station. And we're going to have a countdown. So here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Click the salvaging station. All right, we're sorting. We are sorting. This is amazing. This is amazing. Some would even say top notch. All right, so we got more cannonballs, adamant cannonballs, more mithril dart tips. We got some amulet of powers. We got mahogany logs. We got some more adamant arrow tips. Come on, come on. We got mithril longsword, another mithril longsword. What else? What else? We got some adamant nails. I don't know if we had those before or not. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, we got 2 mithril longswords that we can high elk now for some cash money, some GP. All right, so here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Then we're going to click on the book. It's a magic book. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hover over high level alchemy, okay? And before we click on the spell, we're going to have a countdown, okay? So we can really fully appreciate the energy, not only to the max, but beyond the max. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cast high level alchemy. There we go. Click it, cast it. Perfect. All right, so now if we look, take a look on the screen here. We have 20,000 GP. That's money, and we're stacking it. We got 20,000 GP. That is top-notch amazing. Top-notch amazing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to right-click here, deposit all in the, okay, deposit what it can. Then we're going to click on the cargo hold, click on the Marshall salvage, okay. Then we're going to press sort salvage on the salvaging station, clicking it. Then we're going to see what we get. There's a stack. We got some camphor logs. We got another stack. We got another stack. Okay, we got adamant longsword, another stack. Oh, got another stack, another stack. Okay, adamant two-handed sword, another stack. Okay, we got the umbral frag. Okay, we got amulet of power. Okay, and we got mithril longsword. Okay, so we got 4 swords that we can use high alchemy on. It's a cool magic spell that not only gets us magic XP, but gets us GP. Money! So here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to click on the magic book. We're going to hover our mouse over the high level alchemy spell. And we're going to have a countdown to appreciate the energy, not only to the max, but beyond the max. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. High elk. 3, 2, 1. High elk. Click high elk. Click high elk. So look at that. We're up to 30k GP now. You know what? I must say that's pretty awesome. And it's not only pretty awesome, some might say it's top notch. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So at this very moment, we got 30K GP money. And what we're going to do next is we're going to appreciate the fact that we got 30K, okay, not only to the max, but beyond the max. That's how much appreciation we're going to appreciate. And what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the camphor cargo hold. Click it, and we're going to click on the Marshall salvage. Clicked it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to exit out of this menu. I press the X button. I'm out of the menu. Now what we're going to do is, since we got this Marshall salvage in our inventory, it's in the inventory, we're going to click on Sort Salvage. But before we do that, we gotta have a countdown to have beyond the max energy. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clicking it. All right. Let's see what we get. We got a stack. We got another stack. We got another stack. Okay. We got a mithril longsword. Another mithril longsword. Okay. Another stack. Another stack. Oh, we got mithril longsword. Another stack, I think. And another stack. Okay, so we got 4 swords that we can high out. That's pretty cool. We got 30K GP money so far. So 30K GP. We appreciate it. We don't just appreciate it. We appreciate it beyond the max. What we're going to do now. So we're going to click on the magic book. We're going to click on high level alchemy. Before we do that, we're going to have a countdown. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Clicking it. 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 All right, so now if we look back, we have 33K in our inventory. I think that's pretty cool. We have 58 spots full out of 160 in our camphor cargo hold here. And keep in mind, not too long ago, we had a regular cargo hold, a regular one, and that did not have a lot of spots in it. It did not. But now, since we updated to a camphor cargo hold, we actually have 160 spots in it. And you know what? I would say that's pretty cool. Some would say it's top notch. And you know who that is that's saying it's top notch? It's me. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to click on the camphor cargo hold. We're clicking it now. Then we're going to click on the 32 Marshall salvage that we have left. That's going to go into our inventory and go into the spots that it can fit in. So we're going to click that now. Then we're going to exit out of this box and we're going to take a look here. Do you see this? This is not just any table. It's not even just any station. And this station isn't just anywhere. It's on a boat. This station is on a boat. And it's not just a station, it's a salvaging station. And this salvaging station is on a boat. What we're gonna do now is something pretty awesome. I would even say top notch. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna have a countdown to achieve maximum appreciation, and not just maximum appreciation. Appreciation beyond the max. So this is what we're gonna do. The countdown is gonna start now. 3, 2, 1. Sword salvage. Here we go. Sorting it. We got an adamant two-handed sword, sorting it. We got a rune arrow, sorting it. We got more stacks, sorting it. We got a facility bottle. Those things are awesome. Sorting it. So if you didn't Now, so okay, so we got the highlighted adamant two-handed sword. We're gonna high alch that. Then we got the rune arrow. We're gonna high alch that. We got this. I high alched one of those before. I'm pretty sure those get you like a lot of GP. Pretty sure. But I decided to keep one yesterday, and I'm gonna keep this one probably too. You know, because what these allow you to do, from what I understand, is they actually allow you to move your facilities, your whole facility. They allow you to move it to another boat. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to keep that. But as of this moment, in this very second, in the present, which is now, and 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 now, we're going to high alch this sword and this rune arrow. So we're going to click the magic book, clicked it, then we're going to click the high level alchemy, clicked it, and then we're going to click the adamant two-handed sword, clicked it, and then we're going to click high alch again, clicked it, and then we're going to click the rune arrow, clicked it. Alrighty. So right now we have 37K sitting in our inventory. That's pretty cool. And I wouldn't say it's just pretty cool. It is top notch. So what we're going to do is we're going to appreciate what we have in our inventory. We have adamant arrow tips. We have mithril dart tips. We have 37K in GP. Almost 38. We have camphor logs. We have amulet of power. We have mahogany logs, more amulet of powers. We have adamant dart tips. We have mahogany logs. We have the umbral frag. We have amulet of powers. We have adamant nails. We have adamant bolts. That's pretty intriguing, isn't it? We have the facility bottle. We have adamant arrows. We have adamant cannonballs. We have camphor logs. And of course, we have our 695 nature runes. All right. So what I want to do at this very moment, we have 48 more spots in this camphor cargo hold. But what I'm going to do at this very moment is I'm going to click on the plank over here. And we're going to head over. We're going to head over. We're going to run over. We're running. It's yellow. We're going to run over to the bank deposit box. And we're going to deposit the adamant arrow tips. We're going to deposit the mithril dart tips. We're going to deposit the 37K. And after this, we're going to check out what we have in the bank. Then we're going to deposit the camphor logs. We're going to deposit the amulet of power, deposit the mahogany logs. We're going to deposit the adamant dart tip. We're going to deposit the umbral frag. We're going to deposit the adamantite nails. We're going to deposit the adamant bolts. We're going to deposit the adamant arrow. We're going to deposit the adamant cannonball. We're going to deposit the facility bottle. Again, these things are pretty cool. If you didn't know, they move. They have the ability to somehow move your facility from one boat to another. I don't know exactly how, but I high alched those before. They seem to give a lot of GP, but I found out what they're used for, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to keep that. So we deposited that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, change the camera angle, change the camera angle, change the camera angle, change the camera angle, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Then we're going to click on the bank chest. All right, so we have 13.4 mil in our bank. We got all these cool items. Wow, look at that. Tackle box. Fisher's flute. Intriguing. So we have all this cool stuff. Look, we have 134 steel plate legs. Wow. Look, we have 2 mil over here in GP. The worth of our bank is 13.4 mil at GP. Gonna exit out of that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around here because I just wanna absorb the vibes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Wait a second. What the? Is that a fish bowl? Is there a snake inside there? What is that? Okay. Then we got this view. Pretty nice view. Train tracks. Or cart tracks or minecart tracks. There we go. Okay, so and we can mine over here. Oh, intriguing. Okay, 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 okay. So now we're gonna head back to our boat. Head back to our boat, and we're gonna go south, so we can salvage some more martial salvage at the mercenary shipwrecks. That's what we're gonna do because it's top notch and we enjoy it because we enjoy top notch things, and old school RuneScape is a top notch game. So there we go, here we go, there we go, here we go, here we go, there we go, there we go, here we go, there we go, here we go, here we go, there we go, here we go. Alrighty. Okay, so we're heading south. And I want to put some of these mahogany repair kits in my inventory for now. Because, well, I do not want to sink my ship again. I've sunk the ship too many times, you know, and I don't want to do that again because it costs money. And I don't want to spend money getting my ship back that I could have, that sunk, that I could have not sunk if I just kind of planned a little better when I was traveling on the deep seas, and if I just had, you know, my repair kits ready, you know, I could have avoided, you know, sinking my ship 1,000,000 times. And you know what the worst is? When you sink it and then you get the boat back and then you sink it not too long after. You're just like, man, what am I doing? Alright, but we're going south. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it. This is a top-notch experience. Let me tell you. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. It's a top-notch experience. Alright. We're clicking. There's the yellow X. We're clicking. The yellow X. We're clicking. It's telling us that we're going there and we're clicking it. We're clicking it and going there. We're going there and clicking it. That's right. Alright. Going south. We're enjoying the mini-map tells us where the monsters are, so we can avoid them. Also, we're enjoying that we have this map to kind of show us what these islands are. Isle of Serpents right here. Alright, we're going south. We don't want to go into sparkling water because we do not have an adamant keel yet. We still got to get that. Still got to get that so then we can sail the sparkling waters of death. Like, dude. Crazy. Like, those sparkling waters damage you. Not the boat, they damage you. Alright, so we are going to take a look at these two green squares, and we're going to park the boat right in the middle. Alright. There we go. I'm back it up just a tiny bit. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Okay, let's salvage. Alright. Oh, let me put this in the cargo hold. There we go. Now let's try again. Here we go. We're salvaging. We're enjoying it. It's not just any salvage, it's Marshall salvage from mercenary shipwrecks. And we deployed an adamant salvaging hook to get the Marshall salvage. We're collecting it. We're appreciating it, not only to the max, but we're appreciating it beyond the max. This is not only a great experience, it's a top-notch experience. Let me tell you. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. It's a top-notch experience. Oh, and here's the green things again. Let's take a look at those again. Green things. Look at that. Crazy, right? Have you ever done this? Have you ever done this? I'm doing it. Did you do it? I'm doing it. Did you do it? I'm doing it. All right. So we're gathering the Marshall salvage. We're enjoying every single top-notch moment in Old School RuneScape, because Old School RuneScape is one of the best games ever created. One of the best games ever created. You know, games really give you an amazing experience, you know. I'm not good at first-person shooters, but I used to play Counter-Strike Source. And, you know, you can play against other players. You can play against NPCs. One of these days, you know, I just wanna go into Counter-Strike Source and just walk around D-Dust 2. I just want to go into Counter-Strike Source and walk around D-Dust 2. That's it. That's all I want to do. And then I'll probably close the game and won't go back in there for a while. But yeah, you know, D-Dust 2 is one of those famous maps, you know. But you know, that's the power of video games and video game experiences. And Old School RuneScape provides one of the best experiences. It's top notch. Look at this. Look at this. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can go into the water, and you can see, you know, under the water. And that reminds me of another thing. I got to mess around with my graphical settings. Specifically, one day I want to mess around with the 117 HD. Because with those settings, you can actually see through the water. Like the angle that I'm looking at right now, you can see through the water, and you can see what's under the water. Pretty trippy, pretty crazy, right? Yeah, I think so. It's top notch. That's what I think. I think it's top notch. All right, so we're salvaging. We are enjoying salvaging. It's not just any salvage, it's Marshall salvage from mercenary shipwrecks. And I must say, this is not just any experience. This is a top-notch experience. Let me tell you. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. This is a top-notch experience. And we have 195 nature runes. It's pretty cool. It's not only pretty cool, some would say it's top-notch. Who's saying it's top-notch? I'm saying it's top-notch. All right. All right. So we almost got our inventory full. Once we get our inventory full, we're going to change the camera angle, and we're going to go over to to the salvaging station. Okay, and we're gonna enjoy it because we're gonna get to see what we got from our salvage. And you know what? I must say that's pretty cool. And it's not only pretty cool, it's top notch. All right, so here we go. Now, since we have one more spot left that should fill up, and we're gonna make our way over to the salvaging station, and we're gonna enjoy every moment of every second of that experience because you never know what you're gonna get. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. I count down for energy. I count down for sorting salvage. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. We got Amulet of Powers. We got Adamant Dart Tips. We got Adamant Two-Handed Swords. We got Adamant Two-Handed Swords. We got Green D'Hide Bodies. We got Adamant Two-Handed Swords. We got Amulet of Powers. We got Adamant Nails. We got Adamant Arrow Tips. We got Mithril Dart Tip. We got we got Adamant Arrows. We got Amulet of Power. We got another Facility Battle. We got an Adamant Two-Handed Sword. We got Amulet of Power. We got more Mithril Dart Tips. We got a Rune Arrow. We got Amulet of Power. We got some more stacks up there. We got more Amulet of Powers. We got Adamant Two-Handed Swords. And of course we got our 695 Nature Runes. So now we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom out. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, move the camera a little bit. And then we're going to go over to the magic book. And we're going to press on High Level Alchemy. And we're going to focus on the green highlighted items that can be high alched. Because when you... the highlighted items in general, I think it's like... there's like highlighted white, highlighted green, highlighted white, highlighted yellow, highlighted green. So, and they're all different like levels of value. Alright, so we're going to press on the magic book, press on High Level Alchemy, then we're going to press on the Adamant Two-Handed Sword, press on High Alch, press on Adamant Two-Handed Sword, press on High Alch, click, 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 click. All right. There we go. We got 24K GP in our inventory, and I must say that's pretty cool. I must say that is pretty cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is, since we have the 24K and we have these items, we are going to see what we can deposit into the camphor cargo hold. Okay, it doesn't look like much. And we're going to go over to the Adamant Salvaging Hook, and we're going to deploy the Adamant Salvaging Hook. So here we go. Let's have a countdown for full energy and appreciation, and not just full energy and not just full appreciation. Okay, not just to the max, but beyond the max. So beyond the max for appreciation and beyond the max for energy. Here we go. Let's start the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Deploy Adamant Salvaging Hook. There we go. Okay, so now we have the Adamant Salvaging Hook deployed, and we are collecting our Martial Salvage. That is some top-notch stuff right there. Let me tell you, I'm telling you. Let me tell you, I'm telling you. Let me tell you, I'm telling you. This is some top-notch stuff right here. Let me tell you. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Martial Salvage so far. Now we got 5. Are we going to get 6? We got 6 Martial Salvage now. Are we going to get 7? We got 7 Martial Salvage now. Are we going to get 8? We got 8 Martial Salvage now. Are we going to get 9? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We got 9 Marshall salvage now. This is top notch. This is top notch. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Marshall salvage. Wow. Capital W. Wow. All right, so now what we're going to do is say wow one more time, and then wow right after that again, and then wow right after all that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hover our mouse over the salvaging station, and we're going to do a countdown. And not just any countdown. This is going to be an energy to the max, beyond the max countdown. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sort salvage. All right, here we go. We're sorting. We got another stack of adamant dart tips. We got a mithril longsword. What else? What else? We got the amulet of power. Okay. Okay. We got some mahogany logs. We got some adamant arrows. We got the yawn of the century right there. We got mithril dart tips. Okay. So, even though this isn't highlighted, I don't know. This like highlights and unhighlights itself and all that stuff. So, even though it's not highlighted at this moment, I've been high alking this the whole time. So, I'm just going to high alk it. You know what I'm saying? So just click the book, cast high alchemy, click the mithril longsword. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here 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 we go. So we got 24K, almost 25K in GP in our inventory. We appreciate it. We don't only appreciate it, we appreciate it beyond the max. So what we're going to do, we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, move it, zoom out, zoom in, move it again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to open the camphor cargo hold. We're going to open it. Okay, great. We opened it. We're going to appreciate what we have in the camphor cargo hold, which is this. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. We got 40 adamant cannonballs, 8 rune cannonballs, 37 Marshall salvage, 24 mahogany repair kits. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you. This is top notch. Let me tell you. All right, so let's exit out of. No, we're not going to exit out yet. Let's click on the Marshall salvage. Now we're going to exit out. All right, so these are highlighted at the moment, but you don't want to high alk these when they're not sorted yet, because when you sort them, you have items that are worth a lot. So you want to sort them, then you want to high alk them. Okay. And it's cool because when you sort them, you get sailing XP, and then when you high alk them, since high alking is a magic. Part of the magic skill, and it's a spell you can cast when you high alk them, you actually get magic XP, and that's magical all in itself. Let me tell you, it's top notch. It's top notch. I told you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I told you. Let me tell you. It's top notch. Let me tell you. All right. So what we're gonna do is we got these items here. They're Marshall salvage. We got them here. We're going to put them here. We're going to walk over here. Here's where. Where is here? Here is the salvaging station. So we're going to sort the salvage at the salvaging station. But before we do that, we're going to do a countdown for energy. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sort salvage. All right, let's see what we get. So we got the mithril longsword. We got green d'hide body. We got mithril longsword. We got another stack of something. We got another stack of something. We got the mahogany logs. We got whoa! We got some rune cannonballs, and then we got some adamant bolts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna appreciate the fact that we got 24, almost 25K in our inventory, and then what we're going to do is we're going to high alk this green d'hide body, and then we're going to high alk the mithril longsword, and then we're going to high alk the other mithril longsword. So let's click the magic book. Let's hover our mouse pointer over the high level alchemy, clicking it, and then we're going to click the green d'hide body and cast high level alchemy on the green d'hide body. So here we go. Let's do a little mini micro countdown. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to click it. And then we're going to cast High Level Alchemy again. And then we're going to put it onto the Mithril Longsword. Okie dokie, artichoke. And then we're going to click High Level Alchemy again. And then we're going to click the Mithril Longsword again. And for max appreciation, but not only max appreciation, beyond max appreciation, we're going to fully beyond max appreciate the fact that we're appreciating with full appreciation beyond the max that we have 31k GP in our inventory right now. 31k GP in our inventory right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, move the camera a little bit, click on the camphor cargo hold. We got 40 adamant cannonballs, 8 rune cannonballs, 34 martial salvage, 24 mahogany repair kits. Okay, so what we're going to do is before we remove some more martial salvage so then we can sort it, we're actually going to try to deposit some of these items into the camphor cargo hold. So here we go. We're going to right click, deposit all. It didn't really deposit anything. It might have deposited one thing. I don't know. We're going to click it again. It doesn't look like it deposited anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the martial salvage. We clicked it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of martial salvage. So what we're going to do now, at this very moment, in this moment in time, is we're going to appreciate this moment in time. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hover our mouse pointer over the salvaging station. And we're going to have a countdown for energy. So here we go. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, sword salvage. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. We got some more adamant arrows. We got something else that's stacked. We got an amulet of power. I think we got a mithril. Yeah, we got a mithril longsword. We got some more adamant arrow tips. What else did we get? We got a stack of something, a stack of adamant arrows. Okay, okay. You know, that's okay. That works. That works. We got the mithril longsword. Okay, okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna appreciate every moment of every second to the fullest. You know what? To the max. You know what? Beyond the max. So here we go. We're gonna click on the magic book over here. And we're going to get hyped up because we're about to get magic XP. Not just any magic XP. We're going to get magic XP from something called high alchemy. High level alchemy. What is high level alchemy, you ask? Well, when you cast high level alchemy on an item, and when that item is highlighted with the plugin that I have, that means that that item that you high alch, you actually get more value for a high alching of that item than if you were to sell it on the GE. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to press high level alchemy, and then I'm going to press the mithril longsword here. And it wasn't highlighted at the moment because I don't know I don't know if this plugin changes when it highlights stuff depending on what the value is at the moment. Or if it's just glitching, but I've been, high alching that this whole time, so, I'm just going to high alch it, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we have 31k GP, almost 32k GP, and you know what? We're appreciating that fact to the fullest. Not only to the fullest, beyond the fullest. And not only to the max, beyond the max. And you know what? That's awesome. Some would say it's top notch. Who's saying it's top notch? I'm saying it's top notch. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the camphor cargo hold right now at this very moment. We're going to press open camphor cargo hold. We're going to see what we got. We got adamant cannonballs, 40 of them. We got rune cannonballs, 11 of them. We got martial salvage, 28 of it. We got mahogany repair kits, 24 of it. So what we're going to do, are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the martial salvage. Clicking it, we clicked it. Then we're going to count what we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 pieces of martial salvage. That's pretty cool. That's not only pretty cool, that's top notch. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the salvaging station and we're going to appreciate it. Let's just appreciate it for a moment. Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what? It's not only pretty cool, I would say it's top notch. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a countdown. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, sword salvage. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we got rune cannonballs. We got nothing. I mean, we got something, but it's stacked. And we got this broken Saxton. And what else? What else? Well, that's about it. Okay, nothing too crazy. I don't know what this thing does. Let me look it up. Broken Saxton. OSRS. Okay. A broken Saxton is a relic that is obtained at the rate of 1 out of 3,000 while assorting martial salvage. Really? It can be handed to Caterer Hag Halem, and at the Varrock Museum. With the first Handen offering 1 kudos and an antique lamp, which offers 10,000 GP, 10,000 XP in any skill at level 40 or above. Subsequent Handens will offer 5,000 coins instead. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I got actually like 2 of these, or maybe 3. That's pretty cool. So this broken Saxtant is pretty valuable because you got the 10,000 XP the first time around, and then subsequent hand-ins will offer 5,000 coins. Huh. So like I said, I got like 2 or 3. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I must say that's pretty cool. Not only pretty cool, that's top notch. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we bank that. We're going to make sure we bank that. Okay? We're going to make sure we bank this too. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fully appreciate that we researched this and we know what it does now. Well, now where we can hand it in for some cool rewards. But at this moment, we're going to press on the Adamant Salvaging Hook. But before that, we're going to do a countdown. So you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Yo, what's up, UG? I will be right back. I'm just gonna get some water real quick, okay? All right, I'm back. All right, so at this very moment, we have 31K, almost 32K. We got 4 pieces of salvage in our inventory, and not just any salvage, it's Marshall salvage. And you know what? That's pretty awesome. And I would even say that it's top notch. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. We're going to change the camera angle here. We're going to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. And then we're going to hover our mouse over the salvage station over here, and we're going to click it. We're going to click it, and it's going to be awesome. Not only is it going to be awesome, it's going to be top notch. So here we go. Countdown for the energy. 3, 2, 1, sort. Nice. Let's see what we get. All right, so we got right off the bat an adamant two-handed sword, an adamant sword. Okay, and we got a stack of something. So, what we're gonna do now for full energy and appreciation, not only to the max but beyond the max, is we're gonna high out these 2 swords that we got, so we can really appreciate. So here we go. We're going to take note that we have 683 nature runes. We want to keep an eye on that so we can kind of refill that when we would like more nature runes so we can continue high alching. Because when you high alch, you need nature runes and a staff of fire, or nature runes and fire runes. Pretty sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on magic. Then we're going to click on Cast High Level Alchemy. And then we're going to click on the Adamant Two-Handed Sword. Then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Cast High Level Alchemy and click on the Adamant Longsword. Perfecto. That was a top-notch experience. Let me show you why. So if we take a look here, this little backpack looking thing, it says inventory. Are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to click inventory. Okay. And we're going to take a look here. At this very moment in time, we have 37K. Close to 38K. And we got a bunch of Amulet of Powers. Okay? And we got this. It's a facility bottle. I high-alched one of those one time, but I'm going to keep this one. Because I found out, from what I understand, these things let you move your whole facility from one boat to another boat. And you know what? That's pretty cool. Not only is it pretty cool, some would say it's top notch. Who says it's top notch? I say it's top notch. Alright. We're enjoying it. This is amazing. It's a top-notch experience. Okay, we're collecting salvage, not just any salvage. We're collecting Marshall salvage. So what we're gonna do at this very moment is we're gonna right-click on the camphor cargo hold. We're gonna press deposit all. Okay, we deposited some items because it can only deposit items they can deposit, even though it says deposit all. But it can only deposit items that it can deposit. It's just a convenient button, okay? It's a convenient button. And then we're going to click on the camphor cargo hold again. And then we're going to click on Marshall Salvage. We clicked it. We got it. We clicked it. It's great. It's good. It's better than great and good. It's awesome. It's better than awesome. Some would say it's top-notch. Who says it's top-notch? I say it's top-notch. All right, so what we're going to do is now, since we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Marshall Salvage in our inventory, we're going to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, change the camera angle, zoom in some more, zoom in some more. And then we're going to click on the salvaging station. But before we click on a salvaging station, we're going to do a countdown for full energy. Ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 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 All right, let's count down. 3, 2, 1, sword salvage. There we go. Wow, that's amazing. That's top notch. That is top notch. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, let me tell you, I'm telling you, that is top notch. So it seems this time around we got an adamant longsword and a few other things that probably stacked, but we got an adamant longsword that we can high elk. So we're going to really appreciate that. We're going to click on the magic book here. We're going to click on high level alchemy, and then we're going to click on the adamant longsword. That is amazing. That is awesome. That is top notch. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what we can deposit into the camphor cargo hold. Okay, so we deposited one item there. And we're going to take out some Marshall salvage. Boom, pow. There we go. Then we're going to go into the salvaging station here. Go to the salvaging station. And we're going to count down 3, 2, 1. And we're going to see what we get. Okay. 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 So we got some mahogany logs. And we got one mahogany log and others from the other towns. And then we got 2 rune arrows. I don't know if that's stacked or not. But anyway, we got 2 rune arrows. So we're going to click on the magic book. We're going to click on high level alchemy. We're going to click on the rune arrow. Click on high level alchemy. Click on a rune arrow. And for this salvaging run, we got 40K. 40K. Is that amazing? I think that's amazing. Isn't that amazing? I think that's amazing. Isn't that amazing? I think that's pretty amazing. It's not only amazing. Some would say it's top notch. Who's saying it's top notch? I'm saying it's top notch. You know what? Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to see you on the next stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you again for watching. UG, thank you for interacting and watching. I appreciate it. All right, I'll see everybody in the next stream. Thank you very much. See ya and enjoy.